Hej, siemanko, Liska z tej strony Mes, witam was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gameplayem oraz trailerami i zaczynamy od grubej rury, bo Atomfall. Lecimy.
Rated M for mature.
Here at Rebellion, we first showcased the official gameplay overview trailer for Atomfall earlier this year. In February of 2025, we invited you to an
4K, dawać mi tam, a nie tam jakieś tam bzdury jakieś tam.
exclusive deep dive preview offering you a closer look at the game's world, mechanics, and survival elements. Our first-person action survival game launches on March 27th, and we're excited to share a snippet of new gameplay. Today, we venture into the Castafel Woods, one of the many possible areas you may visit throughout your journey. The Castafel Woods are lush, with trees, creeks, and winding paths. This is the home of the Druids, a mask-wearing cult that worships a strange voice
te
calling
kulty,
them to
nie?
the soil. They will not hesitate to harm any outsiders that trespass in these woods.
Jest zabić outsidera.
Following a critical lead, we set out to find the mysterious Mother Jago near an old mine, hoping she can provide the answers or assistance we need.
Mother Jago.
Don't need dances, or pictures, or stepping out. Not now.
Jest, zabić. Nice. To polki rzucimy? Nice. Dostał w plery. Ale żyje. To parek z pleców nie wyciągniemy już? Niedobrze, niedobrze. Jakby wyciągnął. Takie mało realistyczne, bo powinno kwiknąć, kurde, nie? Helicopter crash site, okej. Into the chopper! No, przeskoczmy sobie. Nie ma tu na razie nic takiego ciekawego.
Well, hello! A new face! Come closer! Don't bite! Don't
No,
mind me.
na razie nie gryziesz.
Everybody knows Mother Jago around here. I mean no harm.
Sos.
Folks that find their way to me are usually in need of something. What's on your mind, dear?
Tam mnóstwo ciał zakopanych w tej glebie.
Oh, you found it. Lovely. Sorry, the directions were a bit vague. I have to keep my head down, you see. Certain soldier types from the village don't take kindly to more
Brzmi trochę jak Flemet, nie? Z Dragon Age'a, nie?
traditional practices. Town bred, you see. I provide remedies and tonics where I can to those that most need them. And I can offer some other supplies too. Have a browse if you like.
Dobra, yes, barter.
Still getting the hang of these woods, eh? Well, maybe I can help you with that. Like the rest of the zone, we've got our share of outlaws, and things that bite and sting if you get too close. Then there are the druids, the mask wearers, out in the thickest part of the woods. They've set up a little camp there in the ruins of the old castle. They hear what they call the voice in the soil, and, well, worship it, I suppose you'd say. Their customs aren't what city folk would call civilized, it's true.
A co tu jeszcze mamy
Not for the
ciekawego?
faint-hearted.
Jakaś wieża łączności. Tam jakaś anomalia chyba. Jakiś tornado. Tornado! Ratujcie się! Protokół jakiś? Ale powiem wam, że te góry są kurde kiepskie, nie? Albo te tekstury się po prostu nie zładowały do końca. No, widać, że chyba tekstury się nie zładowały, bo tam drzewo się ładowało jeszcze. Ale kiepsko to wygląda. Z dystansu. Ale grają pewnie na konsoli, pewnie może też dlatego, nie? Pewnie też dlatego. Dostał w heada. Cyk, jelo. Po cichaczu. O, w beczkę kurde dygnąć i boom było, nie? Łuku nigdzie zeskrapować? Kurde, słabo. Marnuje się tylko. Dobry surowiec. Nudny ten gameplay. Latarkę niby mamy. Spoko. Bandaż. Trespassing. Jakaś broń, okej. Pięknie. Nawet nie lutuje nic. Bieda, 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 kurde. Tu może coś jeszcze ciekawego będzie? Zrodniki, spores.
A pleasure to see you again, dear. Well, I'll be honest. You ask anyone to help you round here, and the chances of ever seeing them alive again are not wonderful. Very pleased you're an exception, dear. Oh, my dear, everyone tries to kill everyone here, it sometimes seems. I must admit, I knew that they don't like strangers, especially since their precious voice in the soil became so loud for them a few years ago. I was curious to see how you'd handle yourself. Of course, I always knew you would, dear.
Okay.
Send you somewhere where you might find some answers. Something more than I alone can offer.
That was just another glimpse of what you can expect to see when Atomfall releases on March 27th, 2025.
Taki sobie chyba ten Atomfall jest.
Available on Xbox
Na
Game
Game
Pass,
Passie jest, pewnie
Xbox
będzie
Series Consoles,
można grać.
Xbox One,
Na
PlayStation
spokojnie.
4, PlayStation 5, Steam,
Jak
and
wrócimy
Epic
pewnie do
Games
Avowed,
Store.
Stalkera, no to
Pre-order the
pewnie
deluxe
gramy na
edition
Atomfalla.
now to get up to 3 days of early access.
Brave. Jarkowa gierczka. Dobrze, dobrze. Find out more. Discord.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt from Alta, and we're really excited to finally be able to announce the name of our new multiplayer dark fantasy game, Reeve.
Reeve,
The game
okay.
is a PvE
You're right,
extraction
Reeve.
game
Okay.
with combat, looting, and social interactions at the heart of everything. And whilst it's still very much in early development, we've got an active and growing community who are starting to get their hands on the game already. The name Reeve comes from an old word meaning to raid and plunder, and that's exactly what you do. You enter our dark dungeons, slay the creatures
czyli
that
to takie
thrive in
raidowe jak
darkness,
Dark and
collect loot and
Dungeon.
gear, and then try your hardest to extract
Tylko
and return to
VR-kowe.
the surface with all your shiny new loot and
Czyli
prepare
takie
to go
copy-paste na
again.
VR-kę
Reeve
mamy.
has another meaning too, to steal. So be prepared to find yourself in the dungeons coming face to face with an enemy team at any point during a raid. Or perhaps you want to party up with friends and do the stealing yourself. The game even has social spaces to hang out in between raids and to interact with other early players of the game. And of course, there's lots more to come very soon. So if you'd like to follow along development of the game and even be in with a chance to play the game early, head over to our Discord, which is discord.gg/Reeve to find out more. And I'll see you all in game very soon.
Okay. Good. Memorium. Oh shit. Znowu piesek wyje, masakra.
They've all lost their goddamn minds. The patients are more like rabid dogs than people. No one gets in or out unless I say so.
Please, you gotta help me out.
One thing's for sure. This is definitely not
Ale go tam wpierdzieliło, nie?
Whatever these things are, stay the hell away from them. They're not people.
They're not people.
37 years.
Freeze! Stay right there.
I'm not infected! Looks pretty infected.
I got infected.
You see any of them walking around, you go the other way, or you put them down quick.
Put a bullet in the brains. Pięknie. To był boomer.
Found a chimera. Not bad. If you need to give it some extra punch, take it over to the forge.
Ale się na niego wyżygał. Holy shit.
Just like you.
Now we're the only spot in town.
This is the bandage. I cannot remove without bleeding.
One day, soon, it will be enough.
Do you have any questions?
Okay. Golden 2. Nice. Ej, a to też nie jest jako nie VR-kowe? Wydaje mi się, że chyba też, nie? Okej. Lol. Okay, bro. Exoshock. Exoshock. Okay.
Exoshock
Okay.
in closed early access. Join the Discord to apply.
Hitman, Word of Assassination gierkowe. Thanks. O mój Boże, nieźle. Akurat to może być ciekawe, szczerze powiedziawszy, na VR-kę, nie?
Next up, Robert Knox.
Shadowgate.
Welcome to the Spires of Admiral Sorcerer.
Co tam? Coś nowego?
Belt holds a sorcerer's wand. We will need such things, for dark days lie ahead.
Plunder every dungeon. Plunder everything, part of every beast, and plunder them too. Pięknie. Shadowgate. The Mines of Mitrock. Okay. Postal 2. Kurde, Postala to ja nie pamiętam. Wieki. Zajebista gra.
How violent is too violent when it comes to video games?
Controversial computer game.
The original game was banned in more than 10 countries.
You know what it means to go postal?
Postal.
Postal?
Postal?
Very controversial.
In Postal, you can piss on everywhere.
We wanted to make a game that was no nonsense, run around, shoot, and have fun.
Now this is more like it.
To introduce Quest 3.
It's a first-person adventure, but along the way, anything is possible.
This game would be great in VR. I should start a petition. Father, if I kill people in VR, do I go to hell? When you're done sleeping, sign here. You look like someone with strong opinions. Now that gives me an idea. I'm only asking for a signature. What could go wrong? Fuck. Care to sign? Looks like I'm gonna have to spice things up to get some signatures. I'll, come back later. Damn, still short. Guess I gotta call in some backup.
Eric Masher, COO, Flat to VR Studios.
Eric, remember that bar in Tijuana? You owe me. Grab a pen and shovel. We've got work to do.
Pen and shovel. O mój Boże.
Vince, sign my petition? Yeah, what's the petition for? Postal 2 in VR.
Oh my god, we've been waiting forever for this shit. Let's go, let's go.
Excellent, man.
Signed, let's go.
We're doing this.
Pięknie. Forefront. Spoko. trochę kończy ta grafika. Ale multiplayer. Jakiś ala battlefieldowy. Zdecydowanie ala battlefieldowy. Forefront. A, bo to jest na wierkach. O, no tak, no tak, no tak. Wszystko by się zgadzało. Ghost Town. Same wiarki dzisiaj coś. Dum, 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 dum.
Edith! I didn't think you'd be back for a few more days. Sorry about the mess. It'll be worth it though, I promise. How'd it go with old lady Sia then?
You should have seen it. Something weird is going on, and Adam is involved.
Alright. Okay, so what now?
I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, there's definitely something down here.
Adam? Be careful, Edith. This is getting weird. Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
I'll get you out of this. Somehow.
Pięknie, pięknie. Surviving Mars Pioneer.
10, 9,
Paradox Interactive.
8, 7, 6,
Tutaj przypomina mi się ten... znowu ten... No Man's Sky jakiś. Niektóre ikonki tak właśnie przypominały, jakby były zarżnięte. Jeszcze i relaxers, no cóż. No cóż. Slender, The Arrival. Missing. The Slender Man is behind you. Curse it down. Zabij hordy zombie, demonów i innych pokracznych stworów. O. O, dzięki. Ale to wygląda ten, jak tryb właśnie hordowy ten, z zombie z Call of Duty. Że trochę pewnie się inspirowali tym, zdając życie. Date everything.
Let's head to the bathroom to prepare for a date.
the rubber ducky has caught my eye. Now, I'm a little nervous as I hear that Rebel puts on a strong front. They might not know exactly what punk means, but they know they are one. Deep breaths.
A very, very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Who the duck are you? I asked first. The bathroom? Well, ducking say that then, dumbass.
What the fuck?
I think you got a real apology kink here. I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug. Boring. And ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser. Solid. Let me help you. Go in the hallway. You want to duck and go, dick nozzle?
Quack?
Nice try. Good girl. Get out!
LOL. O mój Boże. The Finals, Season 6. Czy to się jeszcze utrzymuje? Kurde, ciekawe. Ile mają na Steamie ten? A Atomfall of Conflict.
Commander, no greater test of your skills could be asked. These orders are the beginning of the end for the scrappers, Commander.
20,000 graczy mają w The Finals.
And cut out their rotten heart.
To taki RTS-ik widzę. Klasyczny. Ale Red Alert 1. Supreme Commander. Atomfall, State of Conflict. Early access out now. Okay, okay. No rest for the wicked. Update'ik jakiś. Też nie wyszło, nie? Z Early Accessa.
Hey everyone, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Gennady. Welcome to our second Wicked Inside.
We know a lot of you have been eagerly waiting to hear more from us since we shipped our last major content update.
Right after Early Access launch, we spent weeks listening intently to your feedback while putting out numerous hotfixes and patches.
Then, after we felt that No Rest for the Wicked was in a good spot, we launched our first big content update, the Crucible.
Yes! With the Crucible, we introduced fresh enemies, brand new systems, and a fun mode to keep everyone entertained while we began work on our next major content update. But it's been a while since then, and today we'd like to explain why.
Our publisher for No Rest for the Wicked was Private Division, a subsidiary of Take-Two Interactive.
Take-Two decided to sell off Private Division, which was unexpected news for us. After some deliberation, we saw an opportunity.
After months of negotiations, we reached an agreement to buy the publishing rights for No Rest for the Wicked back, so that Moon Studios could become fully independent. This legal process took time, and we couldn't say much while it was all happening.
But today, we're excited to announce that it's all done, and that Moon Studios is now fully independent. We believe this will give you even more confidence in our vision, because we're free to build No Rest for the Wicked exactly how we want, without needing to ever go silent again.
We've used this extra time to create something truly special. Let's take a look at the breach.
The breach.
The breach represents the biggest content update we have ever shipped. We have heard you loud and clear. You wanted more out of our campaign. You wanted more story, more zones to play in, more enemies to fight, more bosses to test your metal against. In short,
na tym polega właśnie hack and slash. Kampania, questy, bossy nowe lokalizacje.
Our story continues immediately following Elsewhere's return to Sacrament.
Wszystko to jest to, co potrzebujemy. Wszystko, po prostu wszystko.
He summons his daughter Odessa from her prison cell, and their exchange reveals more about their relationship.
O, YouTube się zaczynają. Zmieniaj mi, kurde, jakości, tylko dawaj mi 4K, ziomuś, kurde, a nie tam jakieś potatosy. Tuby, co wy robicie w ogóle?
By the northwest gate.
What are you doing?
God Bennett is often sleeps on duty, and the rampart.
Kochana YouTube. Ja się pytam, za co płacę za te premium? Za buffering jakiś? Halo. Halo, YouTube. Dawać mi tutaj ten. Tam. Ja tu mam. O kurde, to jest 25 minut. Holy Jesus Christ. O mój Boże, okej. Przyspieszmy. Przeskoczymy sobie trochę.
See? I told you this serum would come.
Serio? YouTube.
And here they are.
Indeed. Your presence is welcome here. My friend is...
Masakra. Down detector. Problems with YouTube.
Convinced that some threat awaits us at the Weeping Sisters.
As always at Moon, when it comes to level design, we deliberately craft every single inch of our world by hand. We do not rely on any procedural generation, and we believe that ultimately
No mój ty Boże święty, tego się tak nie da.
that will allow us to create an insanely expansive, interactive open world where every inch actually matters.
Throughout your journey through the meadows, you will encounter all new enemies. We have also introduced 2 new weapon archetypes, gauntlets and wands. Let's take a look at how these new weapons can be used to take down all
Wandy są, czyli można grać magiem, nice.
The Timber White here will try to take your life with his ginormous Great Axe. We know some
Tylko
of
problem
you
jest taki,
already
że
love being able
to nadal jest w Early
suplex
Accessie, nie?
enemies in Wicked.
To jest to.
It was only appropriate we introduced a dropkick.
Dropkick, nice. No tak, jak się gauntlety, no to wiadomo. Martial Artist i Elo.
Wormwood wretches and limb-seed archers will keep you on your toes with brutal rage.
Dobra, przeskoczymy dalej.
Recently, the Marian Woods have been befallen by the Blight. It festered all throughout the woods, and players will have to find a way past it in order to advance. The Belak Tor are ferocious fighters. The Stalking-Shay here knows how to wield a club, and if you're not careful, they might just call in reinforcements. Our new wands builds are surprisingly effective. We can cast ice darts to freeze our enemies. Cold Sling is a powerful ice evasion attack.
For the Heavy Feather, we'll use some more powerful spells our wands provide. We have since learned how to perform the Riven Twins Plague Explosion. And if you have enough focus, Lightning Bolt makes quick work of any enemy.
Ładnie go tam rozwaliło.
Halfway through Marin Woods, you'll encounter Marin Village, a peaceful woodland community of Isola Sacra.
First traveler I've seen in ages. I'm amazed you made it to our village at all, Straight.
No, skipnijmy sobie trochę.
Bed spears. Might as well give it here.
In Marin, we will also meet Odessa's godmother, Irmgard, a connection to her Dasha heritage.
I remember when my mother used to sing me to sleep. You did too. Same lullaby.
Will I see you there? All of us at one table again.
I'm not welcome in Sacrament.
And in a return to the Nameless Pass, we'll explore new areas within it, learning more about the forces of the mainland.
We will not tolerate any more doubt within your ranks, Primus. Not while we knock on salvation's door.
Discipline takes time. It's earned, not bought.
The born god disagrees.
Okay.
Slay enough enemies, and you will have to overcome only one more obstacle.
Pestilence Summand. Jakiś bossik. Forsaken Heart.
To defeat the plague boss within the infected area, the entire zone will be cleansed of the pestilence once more. Our life system has also gotten a huge update. You will now find many more factions being able to take over the various areas within Isola Sacra. Our goal with all of this is to change the way players think about retraversal in video games. We ultimately want to make every return feel as fresh and as exciting as it was the first time you played. And as you can see, we also introduced entirely new levels within the areas you already familiar with.
Pięknie. Systems and theory crafting.
In order to aid players in achieving the perfect build, we introduced quite a few changes that will make progression a whole lot more streamlined and fun. First off, we have revamped the way gear drops. We replaced the tiered approach and came up with a formula that takes the player level, the area level, and the enemy level into account, which results in an experience where any gear that drops will be approximately within your level range. Now,
ciekawe.
Gear that used to only drop in earlier zones might just drop again, but at a higher level. We tried this out, and we ultimately see a much higher variety of gear throughout our playthroughs. We think it's a much more enjoyable looting experience.
Another big aspect that defines your build is, of course, the enchantments. So far, if your gear didn't drop with the enchantments you needed, your item would never reach its full potential. But we came up with a solution. If an item dropped with less than maximum possible amount of enchantments, you can now use a Fallen Ember to add another random enchantment to it. And if you have an enchantment on one of your items that doesn't quite fit your playstyle, Fallen Embers can now be used to re-roll that particular enchantment. Of course, Fallen Embers are also still used for respeccing your character, which makes Embers insanely valuable now.
We also introduced a new weapon rarity, Masterworks. Any Masterwork starts out as just a common item, If you decide to forego the RNG aspects of Wicked, you can bank on gems in order to fully customize your
Łotrzyk.
item.
Dual wielding daga.
Gems will now show you exactly what effect they'll have, depending on which item you slot them into.
Spoko.
In our case here, we want to craft a build that heavily relies on and synergizes with focus. The benefit of common items is that we can completely customize them. Once we've fitted the maximum amount of gems into them, they now become a masterwork.
In general, we've introduced a whole slew of new weapons, runes and armor sets. We've also iterated on our list of enchantments in order to enable the creation of entirely new builds, while ridding ourselves of the enchantments that led to overpowered builds. Given that and the new loot drop algorithm, the sky is the limit when it comes to build variety.
We also conducted a major balance pass on our stats, and we noticed that quite a lot of you didn't use shields all that much. So we changed the way they work. Instead of draining stamina, shields are now based around poise and stagger, and we try to ensure that each shield archetype feels unique. So we can't wait to see all your new sword and board builds.
Ciekawe.
Last but not least, if you've become a master at playing No Rest for the Wicked, you should try our new hardcore characters. Permadeath is enabled for these, so once these characters die,
they are dead.
They get downgraded to non-hardcore characters that can only be played on regular realms. I wonder who will be the first player to slay the Econite with a hardcore character.
Hello.
Naturally, we also spent quite some time introducing a wide range of quality of life features and polished up what you've played so far of No Rest for the Wicked. For example, we've noticed that a lot of your houses looked similar to this one. Storage has always been incredibly important in any ARPG. On our current live builds, players can stack all that many items, and sorting hasn't been ideal yet. Let's switch over to our breach update. We fixed that right up, and now allow players to stack a whole lot more items within their chests.
O, pięknie.
And items now also get sorted in a beautiful way.
While we're in our home, we can show off another cool feature we added. We've added Whisper Stones, which enable fast travel to and from your house.
Oh!
So if you just want to quickly drop off items and gear while you're out and about, instead of having to first work the sacrament and then run to your home, you can now save that one step. Remember that you can place one Whisper Stone per house, so if you own multiple ones, you can even fast travel between them.
Our next change regards food cooldowns. We've removed the classic cooldowns entirely. Now you can consume meals instantly.
O. Czyli takie ala sosowe zrobili bardziej.
A bottomless pit. You have a limited number of meals you can eat during combat.
You'll be able to upgrade this limit through Plague Ichor, letting you extend how many times you can heal or buff yourself in battle. This new approach aims to make combat more engaging and dynamic, rather than forcing players to just wait for a timer.
Uff. O, jest coś takiego właśnie w tej kości, kudy jedynce by się przydało, nie? Ale nie ma niestety, jest jakiś tam mały cooldown.
We're adding a new feature so you can contribute food and ingredients to make Adanas's workers, speeding up whichever building project they're currently tackling.
Rozbudowa Sacramento. Rebuilding the Sacramento.
And we will keep iterating on the system. If you have thoughts, please keep sharing them.
And of course, we've been hard at work meticulously optimizing performance. If you notice any poor performance in a machine before, the Breach update should drastically improve your experience. Speaking of improvements, our DLSS implementation has been updated to a newer version, which results in much crisper image and even better performance. And these are just a few highlights. In total, we are counting more than 11,000 changes
O
since we
kuźwa,
shipped
11 000 zmian? Holy shit. Nieźle.
Before
Dobrze,
we dive
dobrze.
deeper, we'd like to clarify how you'll access the breach. You will need to replay No Rest for the Wicked to fully experience this update. Old saves remain in a legacy build, but this approach ensures the breach is integrated as seamlessly as possible into the game. We realize this might be a surprise for some. Ultimately, the scope of the breach and the underlying changes led us here. But don't worry, you'll discover plenty of fresh content.
Ale to też Early Access, nie? Trzeba pamiętać, że może dojść do tego, nie? Więc dlatego też ja nie grywam w Early Accessy ostatnimi czasy i czekam, aż będzie full.
Let's discuss our roadmap next. It goes without saying that we will heavily support the breach for the upcoming weeks after launch. You will once again see us react incredibly quickly to all of the feedback you guys might provide.
But we're also already hard at work on our next content drops. We've received hundreds, if not thousands of pleas begging for the co-op update, and we know that our original roadmap had co-op before the breach. Rest assured, it will be the next thing we launch after this update.
No, koopik.
The reason we ultimately decided to switch these updates was because we wanted people to have more content to play once co-op releases. With the breach update, there will be now a lot more content to explore with your friends.
After the co-op update, we'll be following up with more improvements and new systems. We'll expand Sacrament, improve housing, introduce farming, expand the Crucible, and of course, finish the campaign with more story and more quests and bosses. And we're very much aware that a lot of you finally want to play No Rest for the Wicked on all major consoles.
We have a ton of things planned to further improve on the foundation that we've laid so far, and we're excited to keep discussing all of these new releases and changes with you as we go along.
Also, today marks the 10th anniversary of Ori. We released Ori and the Blind Forest on March 11th, 2015. It's been a wild ride for all of us here at Moon, so today, we'd like to use this opportunity to just say thank you.
Thank you to all of our fans who have supported us the whole way through. We would not be where we are today without you. We're now hard at work on the final bug fixing and polishing stages of this massive update. We want to make sure we get it just right. But before we wrap up, there is one more thing, and this one is near and dear to our hearts.
Hello everyone, I'm Gareth Coker. My story with Moon Studios began more than 15 years ago when I received a message on an internet forum from them asking me if I'd be interested in composing the music for a small indie project. 4 years later, that small project blossomed into Ori and the Blind Forest. Now, we were all very young and just getting started, so for our second release, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, we set out to perfect everything about the original, and I couldn't be more proud of what we were able to create together. But our journey is not yet over. I'm happy to announce that I've been hard at work crafting an unforgettable score for the story, the characters, the locations, and the boss fights of No Rest for the Wicked. And you will finally be able to hear some ambient music while out exploring in the world too.
Oh!
I can't wait to see where this journey leads us once again. It leaves me to invite you to experience the all-new music in No Rest for the Wicked with the Breach update, launching on April 30th. It will be well worth the wait.
13 kwietnia. Spoko. Także jak ktoś lubi Early Accessy i gra, to zapowiada się całkiem ciekawy i zacny update'ik. Mega spoko, że im się udało wykupić prawa wszystkie. A, do 30, nie 13. Animas.
Sufren, atrapadas en el umbral, historias perdidas, caras olvidadas.
A menos
les
papos.
han negado el
Satamos.
descanso. Sufren, pues han sido condenadas por pecados propios, por pecados ajenos, cenizas de una vida trágica. Sufren, ecos de un grito que todos ignoraron. Almas en
Satanos.
pena, almas que lloran, piden misericordia, buscan salvación. No habrá salvación. Sufren, gritan, callan, matan. Ánimas.
Satanos. Animas. Blim, 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 blim. The Fool's
In this
Apprentice.
new age of magic, we have discovered much. Magic locomotion, artifice, portal smithing, and yet while my colleagues at the Arcane Conservatory see us at the end of discovery, I say we have only started to scratch the surface of the arcane. And for research, I need a new apprentice. The greatest wizards and innovators were not born, they were made right here at the Arcane Conservatory. Do you have what it takes to join the next generation of apprentices? Guiding the unlearned in the arcane with a gentle hand, we will protect you from the commonmost miscast of would-be mages, so that we might research the future of magic and build it together. So why wait? Commit to unlocking the secrets of Arcano science today.
No proszę, no proszę. Arcano. It's not reserved for apprentice transfiguration. Game of Thrones, King's Road.
Stay here. I'll deal with them.
Just stay out of my way.
Niezły dual wielding z sztylecikami.
Not today, outlaw.
Make them fear. Path of Exile 2, Down of the Hand.
Spirit guide us. We, the mountain born, with spear and
The Amazing. Amazonka nadchodzi.
hunt dawns.
Odin, Valhalla Rising. Okay. Ale olbrzymy, kurde, nie? O. Korki był. The World Serpent. Było świata. Jest. Rogue Genizia. O. To jest tego typu gierka. Choose your path and destroy every enemy. Pięknie, pięknie. Fate Reawakened. Definitive Edition. Action RPG. No właśnie tak coś chciałem powiedzieć, że to jest jakiś action RPG remaster. Great Fire Gene. Great Hydra. Okay.
Choose your fate.
Choose your fate and die. Pięknie. Resonant Blade. O mój Boże, jakie piksele. Deflect. Ketsuga Tensho. Spoko. Fajnie jest stateczek. Ulcik jakiś? Kurde, niezły damage. Awaria statku, przymusowe lądowanie. Awaria statku. Resonant Blade. Okay.
In this game, the
Fracture point.
kill everything coming at you and to avoid being killed. And you will die.
Kwiatka na całego widzę. Można kupować bronię, granaty mamy również. Okej. Brzmi trochę jak ten, jak Fear, ale dobra. The First Berserker Kazan.
Once a stage of grandeur, now a prison of madness, hallucinating your senses.
An innocent soul in torment.
The Rebellion Imperial Theatre stands, its melodies twisted into deadly traps. Nobles of the past lurk in the darkness. They do not forgive. They do not forget.
Ładna pani.
Face the hallucinations, or be overcome by them.
The jingle is real! Demo. Tak jest, my ogrywaliśmy. Jest zacne, bym powiedział. Zacne. Ale ludziska dobrnęliśmy do końca dzisiejszego odcineczka, także dziękuję serdecznie i Widzimy się już niedługo w kolejnym. Trzymajcie się.